Welcome back to Yu-Gi Boom, you guys. I have my fish spam deck profile ready to showcase to you guys. So this is one of those decks that I liked creating, especially because now with the new link format, some of my other decks, it's probably a little harder to link summon. But with this deck, it's actually really easy to link summon and get some really amazing plays off. And yeah, let's just go right into it. It has a lot of everything. It has fish in there, it has mermails, it has nimbles in there. But yeah, let's get started. So as you can see, the first card we run is 3 Nimble Beaver. This card is amazing. You can summon a Nimble monster from your hand or not from your hand or deck, from your deck or graveyard. So sometimes you kind of run out, you can always summon it back from your graveyard. That's really good. One thing I do want to mention though is there is a card out there called Mannequin Cat. Hasn't been released yet, so I'm really hoping that card comes out sooner or later. But it will really help with a lot with these cards and how to U-Link, because it's an easy rank 2, especially with the Nimble monsters. You summon the Nimble Beaver, get one out from the deck, go into Mannequin Cat, and then go off into some link plays. So this is something I want to put a little disclaimer out there, is that once we get the Mannequin Cat, this deck will definitely be updated. So yeah, but Nimble Beaver does help out with easy rank 2s or link fodder, so that's why we run it in here. And then next card we want 3 Nimble Sunfish. Just as a name for the target for Beaver, and also just in case you need to like kind of stall for a little bit with his effect, you can, if he gets destroyed, you can summon another one out from the deck as long as you send one. And then it combos really well with this next card, which is 3 Nimble Angler. When sent from hand or deck, you can summon 2 Nimbles from the deck, and why not? You get extra link material out, or even exceeds, or things like that. So yeah, so Nimble Angler is really good. So that's it for the Nimble engine part of the deck. Next, we're going to frogs. So what fish deck would be complete without frogs? So we run 3 Swap Frog. This card is really nutty. You can get the free special summon, send the Ronin Toad in, and then just start going from there. We run 3 Ronin Toad in, and then 2 Dupe Frogs. You just want to get the Ronin in the grave, use as discard fodder for, it could be from anything from the Mermail, Bistatus, we run the deck as well, or we also run the White Stingray and things like that. So it's just the Ronin Toad is there just kind of for discard fodder, just to get in the grave. And then once you start sending your dupes and your swaps to the grave, you can start using that as material to summon them back out. So you can summon totally awesome, or just for extra link material. So we run those guys. So, and the last frog we forgot to mention, Treeborn Frog. Just kind of there, like I said, just dump it, and then during your stamina phase, you can just get that free monster back out. So why not? And then for the little mermails we play, so we just run 2 Teus and 1 Dine. The reason behind this is you just search out would you summon the Teus, just discarding any water monster, and then you search the Dine out. And then once you get Dine in your hand, you can special summon her from the hand. So it's just easy, 2 free monsters to summon out, and like I said, just to start being able to link your opponent. And now for the fish aspect of the deck, what's this fish deck without? I haven't even mentioned any fish monsters yet. But we're gonna run 3 Oystermeister. This card, if you use it for link summoning, or let's say synchro summoning, even at least, you get a token out. Who doesn't like free monsters, right? And to go in tandem with that, we run the 3 big fish. Well, I just call them big fish, but 3 Super Ancient Deep Sea King Kolakin. That's his full name. This card is really busted. You just discard a card and you summon 4 fish from the deck. Ideally, you want to get your 3 Oystermeister out, and then you can use any other fish type monster you have from the deck, just as material. But yeah, this card really, you start using a lot as a way to get him out easily. Once the Mannequin Cat comes out, it'll be a lot easier to use, or a lot easier to summon the big fish out from the deck. That's why I use the Saryuja to draw into it, or if not the Sekka's Light. This is the Sekka's Light version. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, the 3 Oystermeister is really good. They say you just keep linking and the tokens out, and then just keep using the tokens as just free material. But the big fish is really broken. That's what the deck revolves around. And now for the extra cards that kind of help support it. Right now it's just 2 Silent Wabi. This will go up to 3 once you get the Mannequin Cat out, because once you have this in your hand, you can always just give it to your monster. And then, like I said, the Mannequin Cat kind of keeps going with that. But for now, just 2 silent lobbies, just kind of the more there for the hand size limit effect. Just kind of stop your opponent a little bit from having from drawing too many cards or getting too many cards. But he's there. And then 2 silent angler. Honestly, his effect to summon from hand is really good, but I don't like how it restricts you so bad from summoning from the hand after that, because if you get Saryuja out or any other cards that summon themselves from the hand, it really limits you. So I just like to use this as fodder for discard material. But nonetheless, let's say if you do have him in hand and you just need the extra monster to summon by the end of your play, you could always summon him out. So it's just a free summon, and why not, right? And then, like I said, 2 Gamma Seals. There to get rid of problematic monsters your opponent has. And like I said, this probably get bumped up to 3 once the Mannequin Cat comes out. So, but by itself already is really good. And just good discard fodder as well. And then we play 1 Shark Kraken, 1 Fishborg Launcher, 1 Fishborg Planner, and 1 White Stingray. The White Stingray is actually really, just came out in Cybernetic Horizon. He's really good. You can summon him by discarding a water monster. The Planner is good because if it's in the graveyard, and as long as all the monsters in the graveyard are water, you just reveal the monster and it's a water monster, you can summon him from the graveyard for free. Fishborg Launchers, if he's in the graveyard, you could always summon him back out from the graveyard as long as all the monsters in your graveyard are water, and it's an all water deck, so why not? You get a free summon. And Shark Kraken just kind of there just for like a big beater, and also just to get these kind of monsters in the graveyard, and also like your Oystermeisters, because once the Oystermeister leaves the field, you get that token back. So that's why he's kind of there. And he's just a free special summon just by tributing a water monster. So, or let's say you have like a Ronin Tonin out, you just tribute it to special summon this guy, and then if you have frogs in the grave, you can summon it back. So that's it for the monsters. So it's a Sekka's Light build. So we just run 3 Sekka's Light. This card's really good because you just draw 2 cards. We don't run any other spells and traps, obviously. So just to draw 2 cards for free is always good. And then you could always fix your hand. Sometimes if you draw something you didn't need, you could always banish it and then put that card back in the deck and then draw something. Hopefully you don't draw the same card, but as long as you can draw something else that can help you out, yeah, why not run this card? So 3 Sekka's Light. And that's it for the main deck. So now we're going to go into the extra deck. There's probably some personal preference when it comes to the extra deck. Now that Firewall's banned, actually kind of maybe hindered the deck a little bit. Just the fact to special summon a lot from your hand. But there's other cards you could always run, and maybe you don't have to use so many resources to go into Firewall since it's a Link 4. But yeah, you'll see in the extra deck. So 1 Link Karibo. The tokens you get from Oystermeister level 1. And things like that. So you could always use this just for the so you can get that 1 U Link out, because usually I like ending up with Saryuja on this side and Link Karibo on this side. So yeah, that's why Link Karibo's in here, and also just to stop monsters. And then surprisingly in this deck, even though it's a all water based deck, I do run 1 Mr. Boy. Just 1 just to get the pointers down, and like usually I want to have the pointer in the middle, so that's why I do run 2 Underclock Taker. Like I said, this is just to help with the U-Link play and just to get that pointer down so that way they're all co-linked. That's why there's only 1 Mr. Boy and 2 Underclock Takers. And just his effect just to, run over something is really good. So that's it for the Link 2, or not for all the Link 2s, but it's funny because I found myself running 3 Proxy Dragon. Now that Firewall's gone, you kind of need that thing in the middle to point you to the other way, so you can get your Trigate out or things like, or your Nightmare monsters, since they point up like like that. So that somehow I just ended up running just needing 3 Proxy Dragons. It's just really good just to get that card in the middle. Like I said, we don't have Firewall anymore, so just to have that, and then it protects your Trigate, it protects everything else, and you have Nightmare stuff. So just in case they do get rid of it, it's just extra protection. And like I said, just to get the extra sides, it's just really good. So that's it for the Link 2, or for the basic. And then 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Cerberus. Sometimes you could probably maybe get an extra Cerberus, extra Phoenix. It just depends which way you want to start. You could run the Mermaid in this deck, so you could maybe take out one of the proxies, add the Mermaid. That way you can get the 1 Link down, just for extra. So that way your opponent doesn't have a Link marker. Because I usually, like I said, have Saryuja on this side. and it gives it a pointer to your monster. But that's just something you could think about. But for now, this is working fine. So 1 Cerberus, 1 Phoenix, and then now for the Link 3s, we run 1 Trigate, 1 Gaia Saber. Gaia Saber, I like him just because, like I said, he just has the pointer down, and then Trigate, I say you could U-Link, or at least do the 3-link with the Trigate really easily. So that's why he's really good. And then the Gaia Saber, he's just a big beater, 2600. He's just easy to go into. So that's those Link 3s. And then for the Link 4s, we got Borload and Saryuja. Honestly, Saryuja is so good. I try to go into him as much as I can first turn because he's the one that can get into your big fish, summon him out for free, and then just keep going from there. Borlo's just there just for answers, but you don't really go into him unless until after you summon the Saryuja. So that's why he's here. But yeah, honestly, this deck revolves around Saryuja a lot. So that's like my win condition almost. And then for extra 2 monsters that you could run, obviously we run the frogs. So we got 1 Totally Awesome, and because we have a couple tuners, I play the Charge Warrior. Charge Warrior is just there just to get the extra draw, and then he can just go into extra Link material after that. And like I said, Totally Awesome is really good, and even if it dies, you can always get your any water monster back from your graveyard. And since everything in this deck is water, you can basically target anything. So he's really good. And yeah, that's it for the deck profile, you guys. Tell me what you think about it. What you think I could change in this deck. Like I said, once the Mannequin Cat comes out, this deck will definitely be updated because it'll just help make these plays a lot easier and a lot more fun, I think. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, tell me what you think about the deck. Make sure you press the subscribe button, the little bell button. And yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Peace.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Yu-Gi Boom. We got the whole crew together. Very humbled by the 500 subs.
Yeah, who would have thought such a small rogue channel would have had such awesome, quick success? I mean, we're really stoked to keep bringing you guys outstanding content, like duels and cards, getting packs, and other skits like that.
Yeah, man, we appreciate the views, we appreciate the likes, the suggestions, the criticism. We really like you guys trying to help us be better. We take all the criticism with a grain of salt and we help try to learn from it. And we really want to be reciprocative and interactive and have an engagement with our audience.
We love being so interactive, so we want you guys to follow us on our social media sites, including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And then with that, you'll be able to learn about stuff like this more often, which we're excited to announce, which is a Savage Strike giveaway, which is pretty much the big booster box of the first set. I mean, we'll just forget about the Sisters of the Rose. And we want to do this for you guys for giving us the subscriptions, and we want to give a box away, and Brent can give you all the details about how to get that box.
Yeah, so if you guys want to enter the Savage Strike giveaway, a full sealed booster box, head down to the link below in the description. It's the Gleam link. All of our giveaways will be hosted through there from now on, and we're going to keep doing this up as a huge thank you to all of our fans. So check out that link in the Gleam, subscribe to more of our Gleam giveaways, and if you're already subscribed to us, you already have 3 entries, so just make sure you click on that and redeem those 3 entries.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate it.